Friends, listen up. What if I told you there was a token that defied physics? A token that was named after something that goes down, but just couldn't stop going up. Then add on top of that it was positioned in 3 of the hottest narratives in all of crypto. Now, I'm not an environmentalist, and I'm definitely not a scientist. In fact, I failed science, and I dropped out of school at 17. But I don't have to be a scientist to know that avalanches usually go down. However, regardless of that fact, regardless of physics, the token Avalanche, AVAX, has not stopped going up. It's basically a complete reverse avalanche. Scientists are studying AVAX. They're thinking, how is this even happening? AVAX is so well positioned in 3 of the hottest narratives that the price just can't stop pumping. Today, we're going to break down why AVAX is one of my largest holdings and why it's going to benefit from 3 different opportunities during the crypto bull market and why, in my opinion, it's just getting started. So about 1 week ago, I dropped this post in my free Telegram. I said, AVAX 1-month chart looks great. Avalanche has 3 major narratives going for it this cycle. It's a layer 1, it's the #1 blockchain for crypto gaming, and AVAX is meme friendly. And when memes start pumping, everyone's going to come over to AVAX and they're going to buy the native token of Avalanche, which, yep, is AVAX, which means it's going to pump off memes as well. Now, real quickly, it's worth noting you should join my free Telegram. It's completely free. Link is in the description. And I occasionally open up slots to my supersized gains degen chat where we trade a bunch of memes and we make a bunch of money. So if you're interested, join my free Telegram below, because one of the major narratives we're going to be covering today is in fact memes, because when memes come back to Avalanche, not only is AVAX, the native token of Avalanche, going to pump, but there's going to be a bunch of meme opportunities as well. So we have to discuss something quick. Crypto is not really about the tech. It kind of is masquerading as this new tech enterprise and this new tech, innovative space, but in reality, it's all about speculation. So although there is definitely some very cool tech being built in crypto, this industry is very much so more about the perception rather than the reality. There are pure gems like Banana Bot, right? Something that people use every single day in the on-chain space to enter and exit tokens that is sat at like a sub 200 mil market cap. And then you have literal boomer coins like XRP pulling a 5x off the bottom in the past month and even running up to being the 3rd largest crypto in the entire world, simply because people think banks are adopting it and that it's going to be the new global reserve currency. So if we know that crypto is far more about perception than reality, then it's no secret why some of the highest performing traders invest in narratives that people are going to gravitate to rather than individual tokens. But to contradict myself, AVAX in particular not only is positioned in 3 of the hottest narratives in crypto, but at the same time, it's one of the rare cases where the tech actually works and this thing's actually being adopted. So I'm going to dive deeper into 3 of those narratives that I referenced earlier in my free Telegram. Join my free Telegram down below. There's a bunch of alpha in there. And we're going to break down exactly why it's going to benefit from each of these narratives. First narrative is layer 1s. Now, layer 1s, for anybody who's not in crypto, is the individual blockchain, right? The ETHs, the Solanas, the AVAX. This is the platform, for lack of a better words, that smart contracts can be deployed upon, games can be deployed upon, dApps can be deployed upon, and also individual tokens can be launched upon the blockchain. AVAX is essentially a YouTube to my YouTube videos. The only reason you're watching this video is because of the platform of YouTube. Layer 1 blockchains can absolutely run the hardest, and every single cycle there's a big race to pick the next big blockchain. We already had Solana last cycle be the undeniable winner, and the reason why Sol has continued to perform so well is because of genuine real adoption. There's tokens launching every single day on Solana. Tons of them are absolute shit coins, like on pumpfund.com. We just saw UK banned pumpfund.com, but there's also very legitimate projects launching on these blockchains, and Solana in particular is just about to get the Pudgy Penguins token release, basically the biggest, most relevant NFT in the space, and things are going to continually launch on this token. Now, when someone wants to partake in the blockchain, they have to buy the native token of the blockchain, which is Sol. In our case, for Avalanche, the native token is AVAX, and that's a huge contributor of buy pressure. The reason why Sol has run up so hard is not because people are all speculating. Of course, there's a ton of speculators, but at the same time, this is genuine real-world adoption where people are forced to come and buy Sol if they want to partake in the ecosystem. They want to ape meme coins on Solana. They want to ape the Pudgy Penguins drop on Solana. They want to interact with any of the tech that's being built on top of the platform that is Solana. And AVAX benefits from that exact same thing. Originally, when Ethereum launched, it was a game changer. Ethereum was essentially like the first blockchain that would allow smart contracts, which meant that with Bitcoin, you couldn't really build upon it. It was just a thing on its own. When Big Boy Vitalik came along and launched Ethereum, he innovated the space beyond anything. He created the smart contract, which meant now builders could now deploy their own tech on top of Ethereum. You could go and ape any random token that was deployed upon Ethereum. However, the reason for this new emergence of all the new blockchains, and the reason why they're getting actually a lot more love than ETH currently, ETH is kind of down down bad. It's because ETH is broken. It's slow, it's very expensive to do transactions, and one of the hottest new contributors to people wanting to adopt the new blockchain is the fact that they're faster, they can handle more transactions, and a huge one, they're just a lot cheaper than Ethereum. However, when Solana came along, and now AVAX as well, they massively reduced the amount of money it costs to do transactions. It's basically a couple cents, if even. And on top of that, it's also a lot faster. That's why Sol pumps so hard, and that's also why AVAX is going to be adopted and pumped so hard as well. And by the way, it's already being adopted. So that leads me to crypto gaming. Gaming is the closest thing to being adopted by the mainstream. Blockchain is literally better tech for gaming. Any game that has to facilitate peer-to-peer transactions. You want to buy my skin off me. Any single game that has that in-game transaction, blockchain is simply better tech to facilitate that. You can verify undeniably on the blockchain who owns that, and through a smart contract, if I buy that off of you, not only can a fee be sent to the actual developer of the game, but I can receive monetary value directly to my wallet off the back of that transaction. And so crypto will be undeniably woven into the gaming ecosystem because it's better tech. Every single game in the future will use this technology. And the biggest example of that is Off the Grid that just launched by Gunzilla. Off the Grid put up 9 million new wallets on AVAX in its first month. And I think it did something like 100 million transactions. That is insane real world adoption coming over. And by the way, nobody even knew they were using blockchain. They interwove blockchain into the game to the point where the wallet creation was seamless. No one had to go and create a phantom wallet and fund it off some sketchy exchange that they barely knew how to do. AVAX is positioned currently as the #1 blockchain for crypto gaming because it's fast, it's cheap, and it can be seamlessly integrated into games like Off the Grid to the point where no one even really knows they're being onboarded to crypto and they don't really care. Crypto gaming is an absolute foregone conclusion. Maybe it doesn't get full real world adoption this cycle, maybe it takes a little bit longer, but crypto gaming is almost independent of bull markets. No one playing Off the Grid is saying, oh, it's not a bull market, I can't play Off the Grid. They just genuinely love playing the game, and when they sign up, they instantly are created a wallet and they're essentially onboarded to blockchain. All of that is happening directly through AVAX. I would say the closest competitor to AVAX is probably Sui. It's poised to potentially become the next crypto gaming chain, but it's definitely in speculation mode. I have a big bet on Sui, but I do have a bigger bet on AVAX because it's already taken that kind of like leader position as the crypto gaming chain that has all the hot AAA titles from the big game studios, not some little indie dev team, launching their tokens directly on AVAX. Layer 1s and crypto gaming alone are enough to carry AVAX up to definitely a new all-time high, likely somewhere even tastier. But that's not all. One of my favorite things on this channel, because we are called Back to Mackies, which is a little wink at all the meme traders who will undeniably lose a large sum of their money and have to go get a job at McDonald's, is meme coins. Meme coins is narrative number 3 that I do believe is going to be mega bullish for AVAX. The reason for that is because meme coins come in rotations. Everybody goes and they pump the Sol meme coins. Then they go and pump the ETH meme coins. Then the base meme coins launch. And then AVAX, because it has smart contract technology and because it's the platform that things could be deployed upon, naturally attracts a bunch of meme devs who are pumping and dumping memes every single day. Now, who gives a shit about the longevity of the meme? The reality is AVAX is a platform that memes can be deployed upon, which means people are going to use it. When the meme mania comes over to AVAX, which it always does and it has done before, everyone who's made a ton of money on Sol meme coins and a ton of money on ETH meme coins and a ton of money on insert your favorite meme coin chain here, realizes all the attention is on AVAX meme coins, comes over to Avalanche and buys the native token of the blockchain in order to ape memes. And what so happens to be the native blockchain of Avalanche? AVAX. In fact, there's a major case to be made that Sol wouldn't be as big as it is if it hadn't have taken all of the meme coin market and basically become the meme coin chain. When all of that buy pressure comes over to Avalanche and all the degens want to ape meme coins, they're going to have to buy AVAX in order to start aping meme coins, which naturally means that's a ton of built-in buy pressure for AVAX, just like there's been a ton of buy pressure on Sol simply because you have to have Solana in your wallet in order to trade meme coins. So those are the 3 major bull cases for Avalanche, and the reason why my AVAX bags are absolutely stuffed. It's actually my 3rd biggest holding, outside of ETH and outside of Sol, which again are layer 1s that things can be deployed upon, and people are forced to buy the native token in order to partake in the other projects. So let's talk about price prediction and then we'll wrap up. AVAX's previous all-time high is about $150. Now, it's currently at 50, which means one could assume at the very least in the crypto bull market, we're going to revisit the previous all-time high, which means at the very least, I believe AVAX is good for a 3x. Now, do I believe it's going to go over that? I definitely do. Where it goes to, your guess is as good as mine. Can I see it going to $100 billion market cap? Can I see it going further? 100 billion might be towards the topish end because it's currently about 20 bill right now, which means in my opinion, we're definitely going to see $150 AVAX. Maybe we see a 200, $200, $300 AVAX as well. It's not out of the question at all. And especially if we see more and more AAA titles, just like Off the Grid, deployed on AVAX, which means tons and tons of individuals are forced to come over, buy AVAX in order to play. I'm personally going to be exiting all of my crypto in Q1 2025. I do believe we're going to experience a repeat of last cycle where everything runs up, goes completely parabolic in the first quarter of the year, and then we get a sell in May and go away event where things dump over summer. That's usually the case. It's what we already experienced this year with the Q1 run and then the dump off over summer that, by the way, left a lot of people sidelined because they sold the bottom and now they're roping hard. But that's just my bull case. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section below and jump into my free Telegram, Mackey's Restaurant. I'll leave it linked down below in the top line of the description. The bull market's here and it's time to get rich. But if you guys enjoyed this video, I'm going to direct you to this one. Another good video. If you enjoyed this, you'll love this. I'm going to jump off your screen in 3, 2, 1. See you there.